Okay, Dave, it's an important year for the team. Some good performances last season. What can we expect from the team this year?
It's a bit of crystal ball gazing, but basically all of our players have had a couple of years' experience at New Zealand Cup level now, so we'd expect to obviously be better in regard to knowledge and understanding our structures. We've got a couple of years in the gym now as well, so a bit bigger and stronger. So hopefully that pans out to better results.
And the proposed changes to the New Zealand Cup, does that put more pressure on the team?
Again, we're not sure what New Zealand's going to do. There's talk about reducing to 11 or 12, or there's talk about Tasman being under pressure financially, and Bay of Plenty similar. So it's it's a bit of crystal ball gazing. So it would help, obviously, to have a good season and finish sort of fair way up the table, but there's no guarantees.
And how do the new rules How do you approach the new rules for training the squad?
We're taking them into account. The rules, they're not a massive change, to be honest. There's a couple of the rules, the extra 5 metres, some set pieces, and opportunity to attack from there from a back point of view, and so we're pretty keen to use that. The fact you can't throw back into your 22 just means the ball's going to be in play a bit longer, and we need to have a quality kicking game out wide, and so how we deal with those sorts of things. But it's about being able to look after your pill and use that, and if you don't look after it, you're going to turn it over and be free kicked, and then that puts a bit of pressure on.
And can you talk us through the new players and how you think they'll change the on-field dynamic?
We haven't bought in a hell of a lot, to be honest. Doug Titchens is the next one or two, Palmy boys. He's been down in Otago the last 3 years, and so he's actually a 7, similar to Josh, but he's got the ability to play 6 and that sort of thing. So it gives us excellent cover in that position, and I guess a bit of pressure on Josh to perform. Outside that, we've had a couple of other guys come in the area, Tuisi Leomanua, who he's probably been battling injury all the way through, so that's been difficult for him to really push his case, but he'll get some game time over the next couple of weeks, and then opportunities may open up for him. Can't think of anyone else, actually. I know we've got one other.
What about guys who've come up through the academy?
Oh yeah, obviously we've got some good young players who've come through, and I guess we're investing a fair bit of time in those guys. An ideal scenario would be to have a team chock full of one or two born and bred guys. So obviously Andre Taylor's been with us for the last couple of years. Aaron Smith's a young halfback who was involved in New Zealand 20s as well, and so he'll be pushing hard for one of those 2 halfback spots. Kurt Baker similarly was called in as a replacement for the Under 20 World Cup, and so he's a very good player, and he'll push close. And Aaron Cruden, who's a year younger, he's 19, and he's been one of the form 10s in the competition, so he'll certainly push for a place. Mitchell Croswell's another 19-year-old at number 8, Nick's younger brother. So we've got some good young kids, and I guess the chance for them to come through a little bit quicker here.
And your success with the New Zealand Under 20s was a great achievement. How was the experience for you personally?
Oh, it was great. It was. I got the opportunity to work with the best kids in the country at that age group, and that was refreshing and rewarding. We played in Wales under pretty good conditions. We had one game in the rain, but we trained and played in good conditions this summer over there, and so I really enjoyed it. It was good fun, and pretty full on for that period of time. You play every 4 days, so it's fairly challenging. But we had some pretty good cattle, so it was enjoyable to work with.
And what do you think you can take out of that you'll bring back to the Turbos?
We did a lot of things. We did is stuff we've been doing with the Turbos, similar patterns and structures. I think what we did really well over there was we were able to carry aggressively and clean out quickly and get really quick ball, which we're probably the only team that played a fast style of rugby, and it's certainly what we need to employ here, because with the new rules, if we can get quick ball, we can put teams under pressure, and so that's probably the biggest thing, I think.
And you're confident going into the season?
Oh yeah, I mean we've got a few injury concerns. That's probably our depth is the biggest worry. We've got a number of injuries in similar positions. So if we can get beyond that, then you know we're always hopeful. But like I mentioned, the guys have had a couple of years in this competition now, so they know what's required, and they've got a bit of belief in themselves after a couple of victories last year. So yeah, we're hopeful for good things. But they're a good bunch and they work hard, and that's half the battle.
All right, cheers. Thanks very much, and good luck.